Ugandan stances and however much we are so much inclined onto the political side. But when our country, Uganda, is up for something, especially representing at the national or international level, we obviously come and obviously have our say about it. And Uganda Cranes going to Morocco, all are going to be playing the African Cup of Nations in Morocco. And obviously, it's really going to be a really heated up affair as our group has Nigeria, Tunisia, and Tanzania. And if you are a Ugandan, you are supposed to obviously know exactly what your club is all about. And I think at the start of this week, the national team squad went ahead to obviously be named. And after it was named, you guys now know who is obviously going to be part of the Uganda Cranes team. Now, let's get into this and see who has been named by the manager, Paul Put, the manager or the coach of the Uganda Cranes. Now, goalkeepers, Alionzi Nafian, Dennis Onyango Masinde, Abdu Salim Magola. Those are the three goalkeepers. The defenders, Rogers Torach, I know he plays for Vipers. Timothy Awanyi plays in Israel. Kenneth Semakula, I think he plays in North America. Tony Sibik, he plays in the UK. Elio Caprodosi, and then Jordan Obita, Isaac Moleme, Aziz Kaihondo, and Hilary Mukundane. Those are the defenders that Uganda Cranes is going to have to summon to represent them at the African Cup of Nations that's going to be played this starting weekend. Midfielders, Bobos Biaruhanga, Khalid Awucho, Travis Motiaba, Baba Al Hassan, Ronald Sechiganda, and Alan Okello. Those are the midfielders for the Uganda Cranes. Forwards, Rogers Mato, Uche, Chuku, Ipezu, Mubiru, Stephen Mukwala, Dennis Omedi, Regan Impande, Jude Semugabi, James Bogere, Shafik Nanakwikiriza, Lorenzine Melvin, and Ivan Ahimbisiwe. That is the squad that Uganda Cranes is going to have to go to the African Cup of Nations. And guys, many people think that it was an easy path to go, but it wasn't, because a team like Ghana never went ahead to obviously make it into the AFCON finals of this edition. So it shows you how huge it is and how hard it was for teams to qualify. But all in all, this squad is really promising, but I'm obviously going to be getting you the breakdown of the squad, and the match preview is going to be coming up because you're playing on, is it 20 watts? Let me check here. Uganda, because it's opening on the 21st, right? Now, that means Uganda Cranes is obviously going to be playing its game on Tuesday. Is it 23rd? You know, Uganda Cranes fixtures, where are you at? Please, show up. Show up. Uganda Cranes, 23rd, that is at 23 hours. Tunisia will be playing Uganda. You understand? Tunisia will be playing Uganda, you know? And then 4 days later, Uganda Cranes will be playing Tanzania. And then 3 days later, Uganda Cranes will be playing Nigeria. So, all we have to do is, let's not lose the opening game. You get? And for the game of Tanzania, we should beat Tanzania. In what form? In what kind of weather? What kind of injuries we'll be having? We have to beat Tanzania. As I know, I think the 5 best third place teams in there, because we are having how many groups? You know, AFCON groups, if at all I'm not mistaken. AFCON, where are you? We are in Group G, that is Uganda, but the AFCON has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meaning that 2 teams topping the group will go straight into the next round, and then the best 4 losers. Meaning that 12 teams plus 4, that is 16. Meaning that we have a round of 16. And Uganda is blessed. And by the way, this year, when you look at how we played, we look at how we played and really went through the group stages of the Under-17 World Cup, then to the next round, and then we knocked out, I think, Senegal, and then we went, and I think was it Mali or Burkina Faso knocked us out. We stand a chance. I feel like we stand a chance to obviously get out of that group. And by the way, we might not even get out as the best losers in the third place. I think we can even finish second. We have come of age. We have come of experience. We have come of a team that has a very huge combination. The bond and chemistry is almost there because the starting 11 of Uganda won't change. You get? I can even sit here and really tell you the starting 11 for Uganda Cranes. In goal, Onyango. Right back, it's gonna be Sibik. Left back, Aziz Kayondo. Left-sided centre back, Obita. Right-sided centre back, Kaprodosi. Midfield, we'll obviously have Khalid Awucho, Semakula, and Alan Okello. The front three, Omedi, Jude Semugabi leading the line, and Rogers Mato. Have I seen Rogers Mato there? I think Mato is there. Rogers Mato is there. Rogers Mato. If not, we will see Dese Mukwala lead the line, and then Jude Semugabi play as a right inverting forward. You understand? So that team has played very many games. They've played the African Cup of qualifiers together. They've played the World Cup qualifiers together, meaning that they've gone ahead to really get that chemistry and they know each other very well. Meaning that these players best know themselves. And at the end of it all, the Uganda Cranes, I see them getting out of the group stages. I've gone ahead to see Nigerians come at us, that we cannot really beat them. Nigeria, let me tell you, African football is going ahead to change. You get? African football is going ahead to change. And you might be having good players and your team good on paper, but don't underestimate Uganda Cranes. I tell you. You will come at us and we'll also come at you. It's going to be one of the hardest games for Nigeria, by the way. You get? So, we wait and see how that pans out. Tell me your thoughts about the squad of the Uganda Cranes that Coach Paul Put has gone ahead to summon to obviously get to Morocco and do wonders. The last time we played there, I think Senegal knocked us out. You get? Now, we are waiting to see whether we, the Uganda Cranes, will obviously get out of the group stages, because the more games you play, the more exposure your players do get. I don't think that we'll go there and lift that trophy. But all I want to see is players like Aziz Kayondo, Kaprodosi, Obita, Salim Jamal, Alan Okello especially. This should be a tournament for Alan Okello. If he goes there and really scores the goals, I don't think that the January transfer window will see him play at Vipers again. We need to see him go to Europe straight. I don't want to see Alan Okello going to African teams once again, like the mistake he did from KCC, going to Paradou in Algeria. I don't want that to happen. I want to see Alan Okello get to Europe. You get to Europe, even if you're playing in Finland, even if you're playing in Iceland, all where, go there. But I would like to see him go to countries like Belgium, Austria, even the Eredivisie is there. You can't tell me that Alan Okello can't play in an Eredivisie team. You get? Even if he goes to the championship in the second league, the second level league of the Premier League, this is a championship. You can't tell me that Alan Okello cannot play in the second league of Italy. He can't play in the second league of Spain. You get? We want him to go to Europe because he has done all what he has to do at the African continent. We want to see him go to Europe. And this is the tournament to announce himself. And I think he has the platform. Now, it's up to him. The other player is Wogere, but I see stiff competition for him because Uganda Cranes has very many forwards there that can play as a number 9. We are having that Nigerian guy, Chuku, something Chipesegu Mubiru in there. Then we also have Ahimbisibwe. We also have Jude Semugabi and Dese Mukwala. You get 4 players ahead of him. But I know Uganda has taken this boy to sell him because they know he scored some good number of goals at the World Cup under 17. In Denmark, teams are really looking up for him. And I know they'll obviously get him there. But I think they are rushing the boy. They are rushing the boy. I think let him just enjoy the atmosphere. We have no reason to hurry him up. Unless otherwise, we are like, our team is going to hate to win and he has to do the needful. But the fact is, amongst all the number 9s we have, he's the best modern forward that we have. His hold-up play is top-notch. His link-up play is next to none of those forwards there. You get? And his finishing skills are really none to those people we have. He's really deadly. I like his composure, you know, and he finishes with surgical precision every time he's in front of the goal of the opponent. That is Wogere for you. If I'm to talk about the Uganda Cranes, I can talk about it till kingdom come, but allow me leave you here. Tomorrow, I'll come and give you a further discussion about the Uganda Cranes, right? So guys, thank you very much for watching through, and I sign out for now. See you later. Your reactions are welcome in the comment section below.